We're back at it again, guys, with another Fortnite Save the World video, and I want to get straight to the point on this video, right? Is Quickdraw Calamity worth it? No, she isn't. So that's it. You can just click off the video right now unless you want an explanation. I am part of the Fortnite Support a Creator program, by the way, so if you guys can support me using the code Salvaje, I would highly appreciate it. Let's talk about Quickdraw Calamity. I think you're better off spending your gold with Bloodfinder AC. However, one of the things that I really like about Quickdraw Calamity is basically, of course, how she looks. When I saw Calamity in Battle Royale, I wanted to have her in Save the World, even if she was a bad hero. Just because I really like the overcoat and how the overcoat looks on her, and I just like her outfit in general. Alright, she's pretty cool. However, that's the thing. She's cool, but she's not effective. And keep in mind, heroes are going to be getting reworked, and the whole hero system in general in Save the World is going to be getting reworked. So this isn't a Quickdraw Calamity review, because that means 2 months from now, this review would be completely inaccurate. This is just a video sharing with you guys my thoughts on the current Quickdraw Calamity and the utility that we can have from her. If you're playing an offensive game mode and a game mode where you're on the offense, where you're going to be doing a lot of mobility, like for example deliver the bomb and destroy the encampment and rescue the survivors, Quickdraw Calamity is really bad. Why? Well, first of all, she has lefty and righty, which is an ability that can cause some pretty good DPS, and it's really underrated. The problem with lefty and righty is that it's glitched. So right here, as you guys can see in this clip, I ran out of lefty and righty bullets, and Quickdraw Calamity is just holding up the pistols, and she's saying, well, yeah, I guess I'll die now. So that's one of the things that sucks about Quickdraw Calamity. She has lefty and righty, and for the most part, the biggest problem with lefty and righty is that even though she has perks that sort of complement it, lefty and righty isn't an ability that's as great as going commando, for example. But that's one of the things that makes Quickdraw Calamity sort of an okay hero and not a terrible hero, right? She has lefty and righty for some pretty nice DPS, and she has going commando. So on game modes where you need to defend, like Atlas missions, retrieve the data, what else? Evacuate the shelter, for example, repair the shelter. Quickdraw Calamity can be very helpful because she has the ability to dish out some nice DPS with the minigun or going commando, or lefty and righty. But the big problem with that is that as you're using the minigun on lefty and righty, you can't use abilities like Adrenaline Rush, and that will sometimes lead to a position where you need to use Adrenaline Rush, you have lefty and righty or the minigun out, and you're just overwhelmed and you're going to get completely destroyed. See, Quickdraw Calamity is a defensive hero, alright, that has really good ability to sort of cause some DPS and hold the enemies back, but her kit completely contradicts her defensive playstyle, right? She is based around pistols, and I believe when you combine the perks that she has, she gives 48% increased damage and increased impact to the first 6 bullets fired of a pistol. And that's the thing, right? If I want, you know, a really good pistol hero, I can just play the ranger hero, right? So Quickdraw Calamity's pistol abilities basically just make her a joke, alright? Because on top of all that, you're not going to be getting the most out of Quickdraw Calamity's pistol abilities because only the first 6 bullets are the ones that actually have any effect. And keep in mind, you might miss one of these first 6 bullets, which just might make her even more of a terrible hero, right? On top of all that, you also have the ability that every time you get a pistol kill, guess what? Your lefty and righty sort of comes back faster. But she just has a basic lefty and righty that doesn't really do much. Unlike Double Agent Vaughn, which has explosive round lefty and righty, or Raven, which also has explosive rounds and is lefty and righty, which is really good for AoE. And Carbide, which has space pistols, which is an energy based lefty and righty that is very amazing. Long story short, her ability kit just doesn't really make her amazing, and in my opinion, First Shot Rio is 10 times better than Quickdraw Calamity in general, because you can basically take advantage of multiple things with First Shot Rio, and with Quickdraw Calamity you can't take advantage of your pistols. Why can't you take advantage of your pistols? Because of this, and this is the last point on why I think Quickdraw Calamity is just a terrible hero, right? The thing is, you know, like I said back, you know, a couple of minutes ago, like, she's not a terrible hero, but now that I think about it, I just finally convinced myself. Look, she's a terrible hero. Here's why. She has a very defensive kit. Quick, you know, lefty and righty and going commando is designed to sort of hold back a point and cause some massive damage. But you're not using her kit to the fullest extent if you're not using pistols, and pistols require you to be in 3 tiles long or 2 tiles long, like in front of the enemy. Alright, so you have to be fighting at close range, and that's the thing. Quickdraw Calamity doesn't have any good close range capabilities. An ability like a frag grenade and a shockwave would be 10 times better than lefty and righty and Warcry. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of Warcry. Warcry is actually really helpful if, of course, you know how to use it and what to use it against. But the reality is, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Warcry actually holds back Quickdraw Calamity. And that's why I don't think you should get Quickdraw Calamity. It's not worth your gold. Put your gold someplace else. Get Bloodfinder AC, or, you know, just get anything other than Quickdraw Calamity. Now, if you have some extra gold and if you can get your hands on her, get her. You know, she has a really good tactical. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all that she has going for her. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. And remember, you can support me as part of the Support a Creator program by putting my code Salvaje. It would help me out a lot. See you guys on the next one. Peace.